Geminis, hi, welcome to this channel. This is your weekly reading for the week of August 11th. Thank you for being here. I hope you are doing well. Let's see what's coming through for you. You can use this for your sun, moon, and rising sign. And if you want to book a personal reading, my email is in the description box below. Send me an email to schedule a reading. So on the 11th, Mercury goes direct. It's great news, and things will slowly start moving forward. And if you have been coming across some delays um, when it comes to travel, communication, technical issues, things like that, then that will smoothen out. And on the 11th, we also have what is happening on the 11th? Yeah, Saturn sextiles Uranus. So that's also great energy. Saturn is all about commitment, discipline, structure, and then Uranus has to do with some ideas, new information that you may come across. So pay close attention to what you are coming across. And this is also the time when you will be inspired to put down a structure, a plan, staying more. You'll be inspired to stay more organized, come up with a plan. Maybe you are I don't know, Geminis, what is it that you're doing? But you will, so what I'm seeing is, yeah, some kind of structure and organization is happening, and you will be able to actually enjoy whatever it is that you are doing, instead of like feeling all stressed out and everything. So routine always helps. Structure always helps, even though I'm not much into structure, but okay. So Geminis, let's see what's coming through. All right. Your cards are Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, King of Wands, and King of Swords. Okay, I told you some kind of planning is happening, organization, structure is what this energy is about. And yes, so this is also where you are setting some boundaries and you are saying no to things. You are letting people know what is acceptable, what is not. So you are pushing back. Yeah. So, King of Swords. King of Swords could either be your energy or it could be someone you are consulting for suggestions, their advice, and things like that. So, if this is your energy, this is where you are making some plans. You are sticking to your own decisions. You are stubbornly holding on to your own ideas about things, Gemini. So, which is nice and sometimes not that nice, So it's all about knowing in which area do you want to stick to your own decisions, your own ideas, trust your own knowledge, and not waver. But it's also important to know. It's also important to be flexible sometimes. So know what the situation demands. Does the situation demands you to hold on to your own ideas about things, or being flexible would help? Okay, so you can make your own decision. So yeah, King of Swords on the other hand is also about something to do with paperwork, documentation, making plans. Some discussion is also happening here, meetings, discussions, you reaching out to someone because you have Knight of Cups as well here. So what I'm seeing is whoever it is that you are reaching out to, if this is somebody else's energy, maybe on the surface they may look like very stubborn and very cold individual, but inside they are someone different. So Maybe they have a soft heart, maybe they are very kind and compassionate person, but on the surface they have this persona, you know, as if like they have this bored, don't mess with me kind of energy is what I am seeing. Don't you dare mess with me. But inside they are actually somebody else, you know. What I'm seeing is someone who is kind and compassionate. um, okay, but something to do with communication is also coming through. You are connecting with someone here. It could be business partnerships, collaboration, something like that, or it could be personal. uh, and this is where you are pushing back. So it could be the, yeah, it's like you are trying to make someone understand something. Maybe you are trying to over explain, uh, and looks like maybe you guys are not on the same page. But know that maybe there are certain things you are not seeing at this moment. Maybe you are seeing only things from the surface. Maybe there is something else going on that you are not aware of. So if you are coming across a situation, then it's important to just pause and ask for more information, be more observant. Listening is important, and hearing them out is important, so you know what exactly is going on, you know. So something unexpected, it could be an argument, a conflict, or something like that, or it could be maybe you might come across some last minute changes if you are working on something, some last minute things, and then you have to figure out a way to get things done. So it looks like you are rushing through things, Geminis, meaning maybe you have several things on your plate right now, and it's like you want to be on top of every single task, you know, and give it your best, things like that. Or it could be that it's just you who is taking care of everything, so you are under pressure is what I'm seeing. It's like you want to excel at everything that you are doing. Or it could be that maybe the people around you, they are not pulling their weight. So, and then you might have to um, you know, delegate. You might have to um, ask them to do their part. So Ace of Pentacles is here. This is an opportunity. Yeah. So when it comes to important meetings, presentations, interviews, is could also be what this energy is all about. So if something like that is something that you are expecting, maybe prepare yourself, do your research beforehand, and be ready, be prepared. And it also has to do with your daily routine. That's what I was talking about when I said having a structure and routine always helps. So think about taking care of things as and when they pop up, so you don't have to then worry about last minute changes and rushing through your day to get things done. So being proactive is important. Planning and preparing yourself is important. But even with our careful planning, sometimes things happen, and what I want to say is remain flexible when something like that happens. You are getting things done, and but then, you know, think about delegating. Staying more organized is important. Prioritizing is important. So Ace of Pentacles here may have something to do with home. It could be that someone, maybe some of you guys are constructing, building. Construction and building is something that's coming through. It could be that you are um, building your own home. It could be you building something else, something to do with your health, something tangible. So it could be health, it could be relationships, it could be so your business. A new opportunity, a golden new opportunity is coming through, like a gift. It's like a gift, a present. But are you pushing back? Someone has something for you. So it's like they have an offer. Maybe they are proposing something. Um, they have an opportunity for you, but it could be that maybe you don't see the complete picture. And so avoid making assumptions, Gemini. um, Again, pausing to reflect on things, asking the right questions is important before you say no or yes. Okay. But on the other hand, what I'm also seeing is, you are coming across some new insight, new idea, and you are like, you can't wait to get started. You are like, okay, you know what, this is my idea. I'm going to do something about it. So before anybody gets to it, you are like grabbing it and running with it. Like as if you can't wait for, maybe you are suddenly realizing certain things in the middle of the night, and that's when you will find yourself waking up and working on it and putting it out there so nobody else get a chance to yeah, as if you don't want to lose it. Like protection is something that's coming through, Gemini. Protection. You are, it could either be you protecting your own ideas, whatever it is that you are coming across, right? Because that Saturn sextiles Uranus is happening on the 11th, and this means Uranus is all about some revolutionary ideas, revelations, new information, and things like that. So this is where you are protecting it. And on the other hand, for some, it could also be something else. It could be you protecting yourself, protecting your own energy, setting boundaries, saying no to things. Or it could also be something that that's close to your heart, like home, family, something that you are working on. Okay, now let's see what's coming through on the oracle cards for you. Spirit, please give us a message for Geminis. What do they need to know? What do they need to be aware of? On the other hand, this has something to do with money coming your way. So it could be inheritance, it could be a promotion, it could be a pay raise, it could be, yeah, if it has something to do with a pay raise or something like that, maybe this is not, maybe you were expecting something else, and so you might have to then take it up with them, stick to your own, stick to your own decisions. And it's like putting your foot down and letting them know like what you are bringing to the table, yeah. So what I'm seeing is either you are not accepting it or you are not accepting it without a fight. On the other hand, Geminis, what I'm also seeing is you might come across some criticism, some judgments. So it could be public if you are on social media or something, or it could be, maybe people around, they have their own opinions about things. So, or it could be coworkers. So some criticism, judgments and this is where you are dodging the bullet. However, what I want to say is know where you are spending your time, your energy, and if it's necessary to react, or if you just want to just ignore it, let it go. Sometimes what people needs is a reaction, and if you don't give it to them, then they will go to somebody else. So yes. So know what the distractions are. wherever you are, what are the distractions and how do you want to avoid those distractions. Stress is also coming through Gemini, stress. So know what's worth carrying. So let me tell you something. So what I'm also intuitively getting is perfectionist tendencies. It could be that you want to excel at everything. I think this is something that I spoke about in the beginning. I'm not sure. Maybe whatever it is that you are coming across, you want to give it your 100% because that's who you are, you know, and you want to excel at everything. So there is no room for mistakes. So you are putting a lot of pressure on you. And it could be that you are overworking, maybe you are overdoing things, maybe it's not needed, is also what I am coming across. Okay. On the other hand, I was going to say something. Yeah, so this is what I was going to say. It came back to me. So, and when it comes to, um, if somebody is asking you to do something in a certain way, or it could also be something else, something to do with your personal life, so do not blindly go by people's demands, their expectations, their opinions, and just keep your distance is what I want to say. Don't let that affect you, whatever this is. So know where, how you want to spend your time, energy, what is worth fighting for, and yeah, how do you want to deal with this situation. Okay, Gemini's, your message is be strong. Yes, you have two king cards here. This is masculine energy and this is stress. And so I don't see the feminine here. Feminine is all about nurturing, caring, self-care and things like that. So that is also this week, you make sure you have time for you, take care of yourself. Something to do with land and property is also coming through. So it could be that either you are buying, selling, something like that, and you might come across some kind of issues there, and you might have to then take it up with them. Or it could be something to do with your business. What I'm seeing is the offer is not enough. So don't settle for anything less than what you absolutely deserve. You are not. You are pushing back there. Okay, so the message here is be strong. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. Yep, you are getting things done here. Okay, let me read this out to you. Segment. See yourself as strong and victorious. Don't complain about anything. Don't blame anyone or any condition. You are the embodiment of strength, not victimhood. As you rise above the old tendencies and see yourself in the new light of beautiful feminine strength, your life will automatically shift in miraculous ways. You will attract new opportunities, forms of abundance, and relationships to help you manifest your highest potential. Being strong means seeing yourself in the most favorable light you can imagine. Be real. Allow yourself to feel genuine emotions, but most of all, be strong. Don't underestimate yourself. Don't yield to pressure or temptation. I told you. So, this is pressure, So, if that is something that you are coming across, you might have to then push back, say no, and know what's worth taking on. Avoid complaining or indulging in negative thinking. Engage in weight training exercises to make your body stronger. This Egyptian sun goddess is a fiery protector who's married to Egyptian deity Ta. Her name means strong and mighty. Sekhmet is connected with lions, symbolizing her fiercely protective nature, and sometimes appears with a lion's head and a human woman's body. Call upon Sekhmet to shore up your strength and power. Yeah, I told you something about protection is also coming through. Yeah, health, when it comes to physical health, Gemini, this is where you are actually beginning a new routine. And are you overdoing things? Something to be mindful of. You are like compensating for the past years or something like that. But yeah, moderation is the key, whatever this may be. Okay. Geminis, that's what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. And if you like what you see here, remember, if this was helpful, do remember to like the video, subscribe. Thank you so much for your support and take good care of yourself. And I will see you in the next reading.